Hey guys, welcome to Radiance Yoga Online. I'm Shannon and today I'm going to bring you through a total body HIIT workout with a focus on strength. All you're going to need is one heavy weight. I recommend at least 10 to 15 pounds, and then two identical weights that you would be able to press overhead but are still challenging. The way this workout is going to look is we're going to do a 1-minute warm-up, get everything ready to go, and then we're going to do our first set of exercise as many rounds as possible in 4 minutes. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're going to learn another set of exercises where we do as many rounds as possible for 4 minutes, and then we end with a 1-minute all-out finisher, as many reps as you can do. When you're ready, join me on your mat or just find a little bit of space that you can move. We're going to begin by stepping your feet just a little wider than your hips. Point your toes in the same direction as your knees. So some of us have a wider turnout. The more close your feet are together, your toes will probably turn more forward. And the wider you step apart, your toes will turn out a little bit more. Check the alignment of your knees over your toes, and we're just going to begin with a basic body weight squat. Nice and easy, we press the hips back. We leave our chest lifted, your head reaching long so we're not looking down, but we're also not cranking our head up at the ceiling. Just a few more seconds here. Drive down into the heels, really feel the pressure and the muscles in your legs activating. Last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step to the long edge of your mat or anywhere you have a little space out in front of you. We're going to hinge at your hips, bring your hands down to the floor, and crawl yourself out to plank. Hold, and then walk your hands back towards your toes and roll yourself up to stand. Go ahead and hinge forward, long spine. Touch the floor. Walk your hands out to plank. Hold. Take it on back. And roll yourself up, stretching your back along the way. 2 more. Roll it on up. Last time, hinge, fold, walk those hands out. Walk it on back and roll yourself up. All right, I'm gonna get my timer ready for us. And we're gonna go for 4 minutes in our next set. What our exercises are gonna look like: a wide goblet squat. I would love for you to have your one heavy weight on the floor in front of you. And we'll just pretend that I remembered my heavy weight. And I'm gonna use this light weight today. So in our goblet squat, our knees press open wide, our chest stays lifted, and you tap your heavy weight to the floor and come back to stand. Then we're gonna grab both of your weights. Feet step in underneath the hips, bend your knees, rack your weights right in front of your chin, and then we press overhead and come straight back down. Now notice I'm keeping my belly pulled in, my knee is a little bent, and I'm pushing my weights just slightly in front of the face the entire time so that I don't hyperextend and arch the back. Okay, overhead press. Next, we're gonna come down to the floor with both weights. You're gonna have both weights underneath your hands, or if you'd prefer, you'll swap back and forth with that one heavy weight. Now, your feet a little bit wider are gonna help with balance, maintain a strong plank, and one hand at a time is gonna row. Now really focus on squeezing the back, leading up with your elbow, trying to keep your hips level. And then very last, we're gonna turn it onto our back. You can take your one heavy weight, lay it down to your bridge, hold the weight on top of your hips, and then drive down into the knees. Keep the belly strong. Even your low back a little scooped here and rounded so that the focus is on the glutes, driving the front of your hips to the ceiling and back down. All right, we are going to have 4 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna do 10 reps of each, as many rounds as you can get through. Don't worry about the pace I'm going at. If you're faster or slower, just keep following along, going to the next exercise. So one heavy weight in front of you, Tap the weight down to the floor, stand up tall, turn your toes in the same direction as your knees, and here we go. Sit down and straight up. Try to squeeze the glutes so the knees open wide. Your shoulders are packed, down and back. Whenever you get to 10, you go into our next exercise, which is our overhead press. If you're with me, we have 2 more. And here we go. Grab both weights. Set up in a nice strong stance. Rack the weights. Here we go. 10 overhead. Now I'd like to see you with a weight that is challenging, more challenging than the ones I have here with me today, so that you feel your shoulders and your triceps working. Last 3 if you're with me. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Bring your weights down to the floor. Right away, hit that nice strong plank position, feet a little wide for stability, and then row. Squeeze your elbow up by your side. 10 total, so that's going to be 5 on each side. I'd rather see you moving slower and maintaining stability through your hips. Reach through the head and breathe. Last one. We flip it over to our bridge. Plenty of time. Weight on top of the hips, scoop the belly down, maintain that scoop, and drive up using your glutes and your hamstring. Press down into the heels. Keep the head reaching long so we're not crunching up the front of the throat. Good, keep breathing. After the first round, heart rates are going to be up. Last one. And then take your time as you come back to stand with your one heavy weight in front of you. We're about halfway through. Goblet squat, no matter how many rounds you do, it doesn't matter. The goal is that you keep moving throughout the 4 minutes. Let's try to get through at least 1 more round, maybe a total of 2, if you're with me. Last 3. 2, chest stays high. And 1, grab both weights, bring those feet in, little bend to the knees, wrap your weights. Here we go, overhead press. Think about that strong core. If those weights weren't heavier enough the first round through, maybe we pick up heavier ones this time. It's only 10 reps, we want to feel those shoulders working. 3, 2, and 1, bring your weights on down to your plank. Feet wide enough so you feel stable. Engage the core up towards your low back, and then begin your row. Drive up, squeeze your back. Pinch that elbow tight by your side. 4 more. Breathe. I'm starting to feel it. And done. Take it on over to your back. We're doing good with time, about 40 seconds left. Here we go for 10 bridges. Scoop the belly, keep the neck long, feel the glutes. Again, you can create the engagement and feel the engagement with a little squeeze and pause. Almost there. Last one. We got 15 seconds. Let's get on up. Finish the round strong. Don't quit. Legs wide, toes turn out, and you will finish whatever exercise you're on right now, all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, good job. All right, so we're gonna take a 1-minute rest. Grab a sip of water, towel off, catch your breath, and get ready for our next round. I'm gonna show you new exercises. 1 lighter weight likely. If you feel strong, you can bring it up to your heavier weight once the movement's down. So the weight is going to be in your left hand. We're going to plant your left foot in place, step out to your right foot and reach down and across. You don't have to touch the foot, but reaching down in that general direction with a long spine. Row the elbow in and press to the top. So we lunge and reach. Row and press. Okay, now if you want to challenge your balance, you don't have to tap the right foot down. You can bring it right up to the top. We'll switch sides and do 10 on the other side. Then we're gonna put our weights away. We're gonna bring it down to the floor. We can do tabletop push-ups, modified 1 or 2 legs, or a full push-up, chest down to the level of your elbows and press away. Very last, we take it over to our backs, knees over the hips. One leg's gonna extend while we bring our chest towards our knee, and we switch. And we're going to do really 20 total. So we do 10 on each side, okay? That's the time, so it is ready to go for our next 4-minute round. Grab your weight of choice, just one. Step to the left side of your mat and plant your left foot. When you're ready, get set and go. Reach to the right, row and press. We're doing 10. So again, now we have 4 minutes on the clock. We're not in a rush. We want to keep working. The time challenges us. But I would rather you have really great form, really intentional movement before you go really fast. We're gonna do some of that at the end. Last ones if you're with me. Remember, you can go faster or slower. And when you're done, you switch 10 on the other side. Plant the right foot, weight in the right hand. Step to the left, keep a nice long spine, and press. Reach, row, press. You got it. Reach, row, press. Add your balance if you like. Not tapping those left toes down. Bringing the knee up. Keep that weight just a little in front of the face as you press, so we don't hyperextend. That's it, last ones. 2 and 1. We're gonna bring it down to the floor for our push-ups. So again, you can set this up tabletop, modified, half modified, or full push-up. On your mark, get set, and go. Reach through the head, reach through the heels. Maybe try dropping one knee rather than both if you can. 3, 2, 1. Roll it on over for our bicycles. We're doing good on time. Knees over the hips, elbows wide, chest remains open. Now extend one leg as you cross to your bicycle and switch. That's 1, 2, 3. Try to keep those shoulder blades hovering off the floor. Reach the leg long. Be intentional with your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it on up, back to stand. We're back at the top. We have a little less than 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Step out to the right, row and press. Side lunge, row, press. So if we can get through a whole second round, that would be good. But if not, that's okay. You'll make it through the first few exercises, and we'll finish it off at the end with a hard and fast finisher. 1 minute. Last one. Keep on moving on through. You're going to switch to the other side. Reach across, long spine. Row, press. Reach and press. You got it. You're looking so good. This is going to be over before you know it. So there's no point in slowing down right now. I'm tired too. I feel it. But you showed up for a good reason today. I want you to think of that reason right now. Last one. And we're bringing it down to the floor. Push-ups are next. Wherever you are, you just keep going. Knees, toes, modified, whatever you like. Chest down to the elbow level. Head stays long. Core stays strong. Last ones. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on over to your back. We have 10 seconds. as many bicycles as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in, roll it on up. We have 1 minute to finish. So what we're going to be doing is a squat thrust. We're going to take your hands down in front of you, bend the knees, shoot your legs back, take your feet back up, and stand to the top. Hands down, step or jump back, step or jump in, simply stand to the top so you don't have to jump. You ready? Feet wide, on your mark, get set, let's go. Hands down, jump or step, stand and squeeze. Jump or step, you got this. This is a push. I already feel my heart rate spiking. You want to push yourself this hard. You kind of want it to suck right now because it's almost over. You have 25 seconds. What can you do with 25 seconds? Come on. Dig a little deeper. Keep moving. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Woo. Take a big breath up with me. Big breath out. Clasp your hands behind the back. If you want to, drop the knuckles. Open up the chest. Breathe. And then slowly release. Clasp your hands in front of you. Round the upper back. Tuck your chin. Big inhale up. We're going to straighten the left leg in front of you. Hands come onto your right leg for support. Find some length down the hamstrings. And switch. Let your heart rate come on down. Stand up nice and tall. Give yourself a hand. Please take any more time you need to stretch. Check out some of our other videos like our post-workout yoga routine and whatever is coming next for you today. Enjoy, thrive, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.